Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome to another video reaction. And just like we did last year on the channel, for anybody of you who might have been here, the month of October is a special month for us horror movie fans. It's the month where we can indulge in everything horror without being judged by people, you know? You can see that things probably look a little bit different. We've decorated for Halloween. Just like last year, for the month of October, I am going to be doing a horror film marathon, quote unquote. I'll try to get out as many horror films as possible and opening up the room for you guys to give me recommendations for horror films that you like me to check out. So the movie that we're going to be checking out today, I feel like it's the perfect way to start October, to start our horror film marathon for Halloween. Like, if you say horror films, that might just be the first one that comes to people's minds. And that movie, as you've probably seen from the title, is The Exorcist, guys. The original Exorcist. I know that there have been a couple of Exorcists, but we're gonna watch the original Exorcist movie. I think that I've heard that there were a lot of creepy things happening on this set. By the way, it's one of those... There are a lot of horror films that have this post-production like horror stories that come out, and I think this was one of them. I don't quite remember what was happening, but I know that there are like some weird things were happening on set during the filming of this, which only adds to just the overall experience that you get if you know this when you watch the movie, when you know that the actors really suffered, you know. That's really the extra spice on the horror movie experience. I just need to give a special shout out to my lovely Patreons: Ina, Black Valeria, Marzo France, I Like to Stay Home, Nettles, Heather, Mama Cadbury Switch, Archangel, Irini AK, and Saklof. As always, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of the channel. Your support means the world. But with all that being said, let's get ready to get spooky. Let's jump into The Exorcist. Let's go. It's been a while again since I've been scared by a horror film. Why did this almost feel like the Lion King intro? Is this gonna be one of those situations where they find an old tomb and they release the demon that possesses people? And instantly I noticed that this movie was a movie with a budget, just by the location, the amount of extras they have working here. I already like the change between the used rigs for the camera in the beginning, and now this looks more like a handheld. Yep, he's in you. The demon is in you. Oh, Jesus. I like how they did that, how they used like the dogs, the sounds of the dogs fighting. A movie within a movie right now. Yeah, the budget for this was high. Cause look at all this. The soundtrack! One of the most iconic fucking horror movie soundtracks, bro. Finally get to hear it within context. Oh, and it's Halloween. Of course it will be.
It's great. Oh, so beautiful.
So this poor girl is gonna get possessed. This is where he lives? Or does he have work here? Oh no, he lives there.
Mama?
So he used to be a fighter? Why is it playing Greek in the TV? Are they Greek? They're speaking Greek? Wait, The Exorcist is Greek? He's been Greek all this time and I didn't know. Of course. The fair and olives. Why didn't I know? What the fuck?
Timmy, you worry for something.
No, Mama.
You are not happy. Tell me, what is the matter?
Mama, I'm all right. I'm fine. Really, I am.
To be honest, you've looked depressed since the first moment I saw you. But I mean, if your line of work is exorcism, I can't expect you to have too much bright spots in your day. I can't believe that The Exorcist has been Greek my whole life. Nobody told me. Representation.
There.
A Ouija board?
Where? Closet.
You really don't want me to play, huh?
No, I do. Captain Howdy said no.
Captain Howdy?
Captain Howdy. And he does the answers.
Oh, Captain Howdy, I see.
Nice.
Oh, I bet he is.
Do you think my mom's pretty,
No. Imagine.
Captain Howdy?
He's sleeping.
You think?
Why are kids so dumb?
Like,
It's not even a good picture.
God damn it. Kids and their imaginary friends that are actually friends, but
Well,
demon friends.
It's my mother, Tom. She's alone. I never should have left her.
Could see about a transfer, Damien.
His name is
I need
Damien?
reassignment, Tom. I want out of this job. It's wrong. It's no good.
You're the best we've got.
Like Damien, like the demon? Like Satan?
It's more than psychiatry, and you know that, Tom. Some of their problems come down to faith, their vocation, the meaning of their lives, and I can't cut it anymore.
This line for 20 minutes.
What happened?
Jesus Christ, can you believe this? He doesn't even call his daughter on her birthday, for Christ's sake.
Ah.
Oh, circuit's mine. What do? Take
Poor
an emergency
Regan.
test to get that job, for Christ's sake?
And you
Don't
still have to
tell
be
me. I mean,
possessed in a
God
little
damn
bit.
it.
what are you doing here?
my bed was shaking. I can't get to sleep.
Oh, honey, your bed was shaking. It's alright. We'll fix it.
The light goes on, that's your temperature.
I don't want it.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go. She was such a sweet little girl.
The cause of hyperkinetic behavior in a child. The Ritalin seems to work to relieve the condition. As to how or why, we really don't know. But symptoms could be overreaction to depression. That's out of my field. Have you ever known your daughter to swear? To use obscenities?
No, never.
She cursed them out.
Similar to things like her line. She let loose quite a string while I was examining her, Mrs. McNeil.
Well, I find that hard to believe. What'd she say?
Fucking cocksucker, cunt!
Vocabulary is rather extensive. He advised me to keep my fingers away from her. Goddamn cunt.
Miss,
Yes?
we want to see Mrs. Caras.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes.
Are you a relative?
Yes, I am her brother. He is her son.
Just
Oh, so grandma was possessed?
No. Someone else. Don't bother the doctors. Go to your bed. Go to your bed.
Ooh.
No.
Mama, I'm going to take you out of here, Mama. Mama, I'm going to take you home.
Private
She's
hospital.
basically telling him,
Who got
leave.
the money for that demon?
I'm crazy, you're
You?
not my child. Okay, Dimi. Is she gonna start punching the possessed? Like, boom, boom, boom! One on the bed, punch the demon out? Is that gonna be one of his tactics?
Canting hand, bloody damn butchering Nazi pig.
Is he possessed? Or is he just drunk? Hello, Regan.
I think we've got a guest.
You're gonna die up there.
Not sure coming into peace. Literally pissed on the party.
It's just like the doctor said. It's nerves, and that's all. Okay?
That doesn't even make any sense.
Be fine, really.
What do you mean? How is she getting up telling you'll all die and pissing yourself? Nerves. Okay, so the demon doesn't care about being figured out. She's like, I'm here. This is my seat now. This is my house. My room. If I want to make the bed shake, I'll do it. Pretty blazing for a demon. I will say, like, seeing a Greek being Catholic and not Orthodox Christian is insulting.
Of a type of disturbance in the chemical electrical activity of the brain. In case of your
It's
daughter,
good that he has an
temporal
answer for
lobe
everything
up here in the lateral
via
part of the
science
brain.
and stuff, but
It's rare, but it does cause bizarre hallucinations.
bro, shouldn't it be Andrew for this? What the fuck?
Dr. Klein.
Yes, I'm Dr. Klein. This is Dr. Tandy.
Sharon, things have gotten worse since I found you. I think you better go upstairs.
Is she having spasms again?
Yeah, but they've gotten violent.
Miss McNeil, Dr. Tandy.
What's happening? Stop! It's burning! It's burning! Do something, Doctor. Please help her.
All right, let's see what to do. Keep away!
Shit!
How could she fly off the bed like that?
Pathological states can induce abnormal strength, accelerated motor performance.
I mean, listen, like, of course, if you don't believe in supernatural, you're gonna try to explain all of this somehow through nerve spasms or whatever the fuck.
Hello?
This is just the demon playing with the lights. She's having a good old time in this house.
Sure.
Bro, that was cool as hell. I saw that. I saw that frame. Is he tied to the bed? And is the bed tied to the floor? And drilled to the floor?
Burke's dead. He must have been drunk. He fell down from the top of the steps right outside. By the time he hit M Street, he broke his neck.
Thanks for the news, I guess. What? Bro, she actually had to do this? Did they get a contortionist? Or did the actors actually pull this shit off?
Is it Captain Howdy?
I don't know.
If I ask him to tell me, will you let him answer?
I like how she's sitting though. Very aristocratic. You are so out of your field, you don't even know.
I'm speaking to the person inside of Reagan now. Answer me now.
As I said, way out of his field. We have little Rocky here who's gonna come save the day though.
Type desecration in the church.
You think the killer and the desecrator are the same?
Maybe somebody crazy, somebody with a spite against the church, some unconscious rebellion.
What is the point of like the
Look, Father, this
tennis
is
in the
hard
background? Like, what is that symbolic
I
of?
understand.
Looks like the type of disorder that's rarely ever seen anymore, except in primitive cultures. We call it somnambuliform possession. Quite frankly, we really don't know much about it at all, except...
I am not going to lock her up in some goddamn asylum, right?
It's our...
And I don't care what you call it, I'm not putting her away. Christ, 88 doctors, and all you can tell me with all of your bullshit is...
And I like that she's like rich, so you know she's getting the best of the best of the best that she can get, and none of them actually have any answers for
On
this.
outside. You ever heard of exorcism? Well, it's a stylized ritual in which the rabbi or the priest try to drive out the so-called invading spirit.
Telling me that I should take my daughter to a witch doctor. Is that it?
Well, an exorcist. Because calling it a witch doctor would be calling your daughter a witch, and we're not saying she's a witch, we're saying she's a demon child, possessed. actually. So did she refuse? What's happened? I'm thinking like, you've reached this point, you might as well, right? Is that from that tomb?
Carl, if you put this in Reagan's bedroom, I want you to tell me. Now, did you?
Not me.
This was under Reagan's pillow. Did you put it there?
Of course I didn't.
Might your daughter remember, perhaps, if Mr. Dennings was in her room that night?
Why do you ask?
Might she remember? The deceased comes to visit, stays only 20 minutes, and leaves all alone a very sick girl. And speaking plainly, Mrs. McNeil, it isn't likely he would fall from a window. But nobody was in the room except your daughter, so how can this be? If someone came calling between the time Miss Spencer left and the time you returned.
So he wasn't possessed, he was killed?
A very nice lady.
You're a nice man.
I'll come back when she's feeling better. Bye.
He does have a very, very like, calming presence. Bro!
Lick me! Lick me!
Bro, what? Ah, this demon is filthy!
You know what she did, your canting daughter?
Did they leave Reagan bleeding with your neck turned on the bed? Like, how did they resolve that? They just let it pass?
How do you go about getting an exorcism?
Beg your pardon?
So he doesn't actually do this.
If a person...
He's just a priest. He hasn't done exorcisms before.
The Jesuits. I've never met one priest who has performed an exorcism. Not one.
Yes, I could. I could see her as a psychiatrist, but I can't
Oh,
see
not
her.
a psychiatrist. She needs a priest. She's
She
already
needs
seen every
Jesus.
fucking psychiatrist in the world, and they sent me to you. Now you're gonna send me back to them?
It wants no straps.
It wants no straps.
Hello, Reagan. I'm a friend of your mother's. I'd like to help you.
You want to loosen the straps, huh?
Well, then let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Karras.
And I'm the devil.
If you're the devil, why not make the straps disappear?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Karras. Your mother's in here with us, Karras. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
If that's true, then you must know my mother's maiden name. What is it?
Ha! Got you, bitch!
What is it?
That's not it. No, that was not the maiden name. He got him! God Devil himself. Imagine Devil not knowing his mother's name. Crazy. Doesn't he have a file? Well, I guess if they haven't gone to hell, right? He wouldn't get the names. Makes sense. So we know she's in heaven, which is a good thing. I like his back and forth though. It's kind of different, you know, from the exorcism, the shit that I've seen. Like, the devil is actually down to have a conversation with you. And I like how he mentioned, why don't you undo the straps yourself? But she's like, that's too vulgar display of power. A good excuse for why he's not just doing whatever the fuck he wants.
You asked me what I think is best for your daughter. 6 months under observation in the best hospital you can find.
Come on, Damien. You saw it.
You showed me Reagan's double, and I'd know it wasn't Reagan. I'd know in my gut. I'm telling you that that thing upstairs isn't my daughter. Now, I want you to tell me that you know for a fact that there's nothing wrong with my daughter except in her mind. You tell me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that!
Did Reagan know a priest was coming over?
No.
Did you know my mother died recently?
Yes, I did. I'm very sorry.
No. Is Reagan aware of it?
Why'd you ask?
It's not important. Good night. What an excellent day for an exorcism.
You'd like that?
Intensely.
Wouldn't that drive you out of Reagan?
It would bring us together.
You and Reagan.
You and us.
See, this is different. Like, I love this.
What's that?
Holy water.
You keep it away.
It burns!
Is she trolling him? But that actually hurts. She's alright!
I told Reagan that was holy water. I sprinkled it on her and she reacted very violently.
So it wasn't holy water.
It's tap water.
What's the difference?
Holy water's blessed, and that doesn't help support a case for possession.
Like, how can you, like, excuse this, the cuts in your face, and, like, the green eyes, and, like, it's not psychosis or anything close to that. Like, you know what that is. Marin is his name?
You're convinced that it's genuine?
I don't know. No, not really, I suppose. But I have made a proof.
What else could it be?
The conditions set down in the ritual.
You would want to do the exorcism yourself. Must be all right. He's still running around digging up tombs.
So Marin, the name that the demon was calling, it was him, but the demon wants him there so that he can help the demon. Because he has already possessed Marin. That's the thing.
Father?
Yeah. The demon wants Marin to go there, set the demon free. The poster. This is the poster right here.
Father Karras.
Can't you see that he's rotten?
Stick your cock up her ass, you motherfucking worthless cocksucker.
Be silent!
So I think I've probably heard that this actress kind of like was traumatized by this role forever, and I can understand why. Just the things going on in her scenes at this young age, just like she's doing an amazing job portraying this possessed demon girl.
Who sent your only begotten son into the world.
I like how it shows like the temperature in the room is like
Hasten to our call for help and snatch
very
from
cold.
ruination and pleased you to make in your image and to redeem through your son who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit. Father Karras. Father Karras. The response, please, David.
Do let my cry come unto thee.
Power to tramp underfoot serpents and scorpions. Grant me.
This is some amazing performance by this actress. Jesus.
See the cross of the Lord. Begone you
Oh.
power. Oh Lord, hear my prayer.
Let my cry come unto thee.
The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
I cast you out! Unclean spirit!
Shove it up your ass!
In the name... Begone! In the name of the Father and of the Son and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien!
Amen.
Ah, defender of the human race! Ah, of God! It's the power. Holy water.
Are they pulling her from a harness? How are they doing this?
The
Power of Christ compels you.
The power
The power of Christ compels you. Two holy waters.
The power of Christ compels you.
compels you.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of
Okay, Father Marin has lasted longer than I thought he would.
He brought you before Almighty God.
He's strong. He's keeping strong on this.
Guilty before the whole human race.
So he's the exorcist, not Damien. He might be the actual exorcist. Like,
Both the living and the dead.
really, I thought he was gonna be a pretender, but he's actually good. Damien, get up. Damien, get up. My Greek brother, get up.
Let's rest before we start again.
What? Does the demon rest? How will he only rest?
I think the point is to make us despair. To see ourselves as animal and ugly. To reject the possibility that God could love us.
Beautiful shot, by the way, this. That's an interesting perspective on possession.
Will you excuse me?
And why that's so vile and disgusting. Yeah, I still don't think he'll make it. I'm 99.9% sure he doesn't make it. Or something possesses him as well. And it's gonna be up to Damien. Creepy.
Jimmy, why you do this to me?
You're not my mother.
Jimmy,
You're not Yaya. You're not Yaya.
Can you give her something?
She go into coma.
Είσαι πολύ κουρασμένος. Να πας στο κρεβάτι σου.
You're not my mother! Don't listen.
You can't do it by yourself. You're too weak right now. At least that's a comfortable bed. Where has she been all this time?
Is she gonna die?
Reassure her. There we go. Oh shit.
You son of a bitch!
There we go. I told you he's gonna use his boxing experience. Gonna punch the demon right out.
God damn you! Take me!
Oh, demon said, alright. Is Damien dead?
Are you sorry for having offended God? With all the sins of your past life?
What? What the fuck happened, bro? Is he dead? Or is she possessed? And is Regan good? I'm confused.
Regan, come on, honey, we have to get going.
So Regan is fine. Damien is dead. The other priest is dead.
Honey,
What happened to all the bruises, cuts, broken neck?
Hi there, Mrs.
Is he a priest? Is he her actual father? I'm confused. Why did she focus on his neck?
Bye.
Okay. Good.
Why don't you keep it?
Isn't it cursed?
Another one. Had your lunch?
No.
Okay. First of all, amazing acting by the little girl who played Regan. Overall, in the whole film, there was amazing acting by all of the actors. Performances were great. So, Damien died. So, did he exchange his soul? The demon exchanged his soul for Regan's soul? But like at the end there, so she killed one priest who was already sick. Had the demon made him sick? That's why he called him, because he knew that he was gonna be too sick to do the exorcism. When Father Karras came in, like the demon had beat the previous priest, had killed him, right? But then he took Father Karras with him as he exited Regan's body when he told her, "Take me." So he was like, "Okay, sure, I'll take you." And like he just took him and flew out of the window like he did the other guy, Burke. But when he did that to Burke, like Regan was still possessed. So like Is Reagan still possessed now that she kept the necklace? Is that necklace important? It was that necklace had that coin, right? That they found in that tomb in the beginning. So like, oh well. Well, is there an Exorcist 2? Is there a second movie? Is there a sequel with this story? Or do they just completely go to a new one? The way that this possession was done and this exorcism was done, like, especially, well, not the exorcism, I especially like the parts where Father Karras went in and like he had this one-on-one with the demon basically, and this back and forth with the demon. It felt like more of like an interrogation type stuff, like, which was interesting. Usually when the demons are like, when we have exorcists in movies, the demon had already taken over to the extreme and it's like just a bunch of cursing, fighting, like stuff moving and falling. That was more, the demon was more calm, cool and collected, and so was Father Karras. I feel like those were my favorite scenes in this film, between Father Karras and when the demon were exchanging words. I wish we got more of that. I kinda almost wish that was kind of the exorcism, kind of like a chess game. That would have been really cool to see. Was the demon's plan all along for Merrin to be the exorcist, because the demon knew that he could defeat Merrin? The mother, the actress, also amazing job in portraying her traumatic experience. Although at one point, after she accepted that the demon had taken her child, while she was at the house, she seemed awfully calm. I feel like she got all the craziness out of her nervous system early. So yeah, at this point she had just accepted it, you know? Like, out of this, like, this film, like, is what every other possession film kinda took inspiration from, right? Like, and it's the blueprint, you know? I can imagine when this came out, like, people were fucking freaked out of their minds. Because it was done, like, the upside down in the stairs. Sorry, was that the first time somebody did that? Because that shit, I expect, like, it's something that we've seen a lot of now. So like, but even still, having seen a lot of it, when she did that shit, like, that was like, whoa. And then blood on her mouth, dripping, like, crazy. So like, I also imagine if this was like someone's first time seeing something like that, bro, I wouldn't be able to get it out of my head ever. And just the head spinning, all of that. I assume those were the first time we've seen that shit. And everything from the cursing, the stabbing of Shikuchi with the freaking cross. Bro, imagine the religious people watching this film. Nah, this must have been banned from a couple of countries when it came out. What? They must have thought this film was the devil when it came out, literally. I feel bad for Damien. He went out unceremoniously, although he kind of saved Regan's life. Sacrificed his life for Regan's life. But my Greek bro didn't deserve his death. So the little instances where they showed the demon, kind of, where those flashes of frames that they popped out throughout the film sporadically pretty well, but the best one was when she entered the room and it kind of appeared behind her. That was the best one. Like 1 second you missed it if you didn't pay attention. That was done very well. Like, every demon that we've seen after this is kind of like inspired by Linda Blair's portrayal, which is legendary stuff, bro. That's legendary stuff. To inspire all possession type performances after you is kind of crazy. Despite the film's critical successes, Blair received media scrutiny for her role in the film, which was deemed by some as blasphemous. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I fucking bet. What was I saying? Like, the Christians? Bro. And Blair has said the film had significant impact on her life and career. After the film's premiere, some reporters speculated about Blair's mental state, suggesting the film process had resulted in her having a mental breakdown, which Blair denied. Okay, and she later received anonymous death threats. Okay, so these were all the Christians doing. The Christians had lost their minds about this and they like were trying to make it out to be like, oh, this film destroyed her. Okay, so I was fooled by the propaganda, I guess. To combat the rumors and media speculation surrounding her, Warner Bros. Sent the then 14-year-old Blair on an international press tour in hopes of demonstrating that she was just a normal teenage. Okay, maybe there's more to this story. There's more. Blair starred opposite Kim Hunter in the controversial television film Born Innocent, in which she plays a runaway teenager who's sexually abused. Okay. That was 1 year after? How old was this girl? Okay, the film was criticized by the National Organization for Women, the New York Rape Coalition, and numerous gay and lesbian rights organizations for its depiction of female sexual abuse. What? The lesbian feminist liberation diminished the film, stating men rape, women don't. Okay. And regarding the film as propaganda against lesbians. Like Linda Blair did not escape scrutiny with her decisions. After filming Born Innocent, Blair also had a supporting part as a teenage kidney transplant patient in the disaster film Airport, which was critically panned but a success at the box office. A steady series of job offers led Blair to relocate to Los Angeles, where she lived with her older sister Debbie between 1975 and 1978. She had lead roles in numerous television films. So everything about like what I heard about her experience in the film like apparently wasn't true. She denounced it. So now was it actually like, or was Warner Bros., which is a very powerful entity, forced her to deny it? Oh, so there is a sequel. In 1977, Blair reprised her role as Regan in the Exorcist sequel. Okay, so that necklace must be possessed. And she won a Saturn Award for Best Actress. The film was a critical and commercial failure, okay. But at the time was the most expensive film ever made by Warner Bros. Right, so this first film looked like it had a bunch of money behind it. So I guess also the second one would have put a lot of money behind that. So I was victim of the propaganda as well. Okay, I can see that. I'm gullible to propaganda. I can see that shit. It's the internet. You believe everything you read on the internet, right? Okay, my bad, Linda. So apparently you were fine. You were cool. Okay, my bad. And what a movie to start the October Halloween marathon for horror films. We started from the original Possession film. Now every Possession film and every Possession scene we see after this is inspired by this. Brilliant. Brilliantly done, Blair. But yeah guys, this was very fun. As sadistic as that might sound, this was great, I enjoyed this. Leave the recommendations in the comments below. I will be doing horror film, not exclusively maybe, but maybe exclusively. So leave the recommendations down in the comments guys, and I'm super excited to start this horror month with you all. But that's it from me, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next reaction video. Have a good one guys, bye.